Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about phrases and clauses. So before we get into what those two things are, I want to review subjects and verbs because it's going to be very important that we remember that as we go into phrases and clauses. So let's do a little bit of review. Alright, for each of the following, circle the subject and underline the verb. Number 1, a group of volunteers painted a mural on the wall. Okay, so remember, your subject is who or what the sentence is about and who or what is performing the action in the sentence. Okay, so looking here, it looks like my subject is going to be the group. Okay, and then I want to know what they're doing. That's my verb. That's going to be painted. Okay, now number 2, Michelle felt ill after the barbecue. Same thing, I'm looking for who or what my sentence is about and who or what is performing the action. So it looks like that's Michelle. Seems to be she's who the sentence is about. And my verb is that she felt. So that's what she's doing. She's feeling ill. Number 3, we grew pumpkins in the fall. Alright, so who or what is performing the action, who or what my sentence is about. Looks like we is going to be who's performing the action, which is growing. All right, number 4, the veggie burger tasted scrumptious. All right, looks like my veggie burger is what the sentence is about. And we're tasting it. That's what my verb is. Okay, so subject, who or what the sentence is about, or who or what is performing the action in the sentence. Verb, either the action or state of being in the sentence if it's a be verb. Okay, now let's look at phrases. So a phrase is a group of words without, I want you to write that in like huge capital letters. Okay, you can like put a star next to it or circle it or put arrows pointing to it. But I want you to remember that without, because that's very important. Okay, so a phrase is a group of words without a subject and verb that acts as a single part of speech. Okay. So, examples. I really want to go to the concert next month. So, we have a number of phrases in here. So, for example, to the concert, that's a type of phrase we've talked about before. That's a prepositional phrase. Okay. So, it's just a group of words that's all kind of acting together, in this case, telling us where we're going. All right. Miss Lawrence, a native of Tennessee, loves barbecue. So here, I have another phrase in the middle, and we see it set off with commas, which we'll often see with phrases. And here, it's just a group of words that's acting like an adjective. It's describing Miss Lawrence. Okay? We have to talk loudly, or they won't hear us over the air conditioning. Okay? So again, we have a prepositional phrase over the air conditioning. Okay? That's all kind of working together. It's a group of words that goes together. All right, now, clauses are different. A clause is a group of words with, I'm going to draw some arrows pointing at that, with a subject and a verb. Okay, so phrases, group of related words without a subject and a verb. Clauses has a subject and a verb. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Whenever I have free time, the first thing I do is call my friends. Here I have two clauses. Whenever I have free time, and the first thing I do is call my friends. Okay, and they're both clauses because I have a subject, I, a verb, have, and then over here, I have another subject, I, and a verb, do. Okay, along with another subject, thing, and another verb, call. Okay, so we got double subject, double verb in that clause. All right, so you have two sets of subjects, and well, 3 actually, but you have 2 clauses where you can see the subject and verb in them. Okay, now I'm a social person, and spending time with people helps me relax. So looking at this, I want to look for my subject and verb pair first. Okay, so I see I'm, which is I am, so that right there will be my subject and my verb. So I know that I am a social person will be my clause. Now looking at the second half, spending time with people helps me relax. All right, it looks like spending time is my subject, all right, and helps is my verb. So this one will also be a clause. Okay, so as you look for clauses, you're looking for subject and verb pairs. All right, my next one, although I may have just seen my best friend 2 hours earlier on the bus, we can talk for hours. All right, so same thing. I'm looking for subject-verb pair. So I see I, and I've got kind of a long verb phrase here, I may have just seen. And then I've got another we and a verb phrase can talk. So I have two clauses here. 1, 2. Okay, so subject and verb means it's a clause. No subject and verb means it's a phrase. Simple as that. All right, let's look down at some practice. If I can get it to go. There we go. All right. What is the underlined sentence? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. So I want to know if that underlined section is a phrase or a clause. So all I've got to ask myself is, does it have a subject and verb or does it not? So looking at this, I see a noun, lifetime, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So it's not a subject-verb pair. So I'm going to say it's a phrase. Okay. Now my next one, the shark swims faster than any other fish in the ocean. The shark swims faster is underlined. I see I have a subject, shark, and a verb, swims. So that one's going to be a clause. Okay. We'll practice more with this tomorrow. But remember, phrase, no subject and verb. No. Clause, we do have a subject and a verb. Okay? All right. Do the rest of your homework and have a good night.